Coming to you live from the Stutzman Sports Complex, which is on the hill above the Kenny Weast Band Camp for Infidels. Incels? I forgot what the word was I was looking for. Where it has been a depressing week for both Kenny and I, as we have both been put out of the out of the fantasy football playoffs. Him by
a third of a point 3-4.
Yeah, something like that.
It's 0.3 something.
Yeah. And me being just slaughtered because none of my players showed up, and I got Kyle Pitts.
You got Kyle
Pittman?
Pitts. You got Pitts.
I got Pitts. It's Sports Allegedly.
Welcome. Thank you all for joining us for this episode of Sports Allegedly on December 17th, 2025. Only a few more left in this calendar year until we roll over to
Oh, yeah, that's another reason to be depressed.
20
College football's coming to an end. NFL is slowly...
Well, it's the fastest 4 months of a football fan's life. Is you September, October, November, December. Boom, boom, boom.
Well,
done.
And then
Toast.
You brought up Bob Stoops not coming back to the Renegades. I don't know if you saw, but the Stallions let Skip Holtz go.
Well, did he let him go or did he retire?
No, they let him go.
And do you think Stoops is in the running for the athletic director? He just really wants to retire. Because he said, I want to retire from coaching. He didn't say that.
Well, and him going to the UFL and being a coach was a surprise for all of us.
Correct. I agree.
But, I mean, what else was he going to do in the meantime? Because he didn't want to go to the NFL. He didn't want to deal with any of that headache. So, I guess, yeah, if he becomes athletic director, it'd be great.
I don't know if that's even true.
Hey, you know what? Bob had a great ability to pick an offensive coordinator.
He did. He had them lazy years, and I'll still kind of give him some not fond
And that was toward the
attention.
end of his career.
No, it was the middle. And it wasn't even Josh. It was when he hired Carrie, or not Carrie. Shoot, it was
Chuck.
No, what is? No, I didn't even have a problem with Chuck because he took a job after that. It just some of his assistants were just lazy hires, I thought. And I think he thought Josh was a little bit of a lazy hire too because he was his old coach or quarterback.
And I told you.
And Josh was not a bad OC.
And I told you that Josh needed that kick in the ass to become the
I totally agree.
head coach that he is now.
Totally agree. And I also not getting too far out of our spectrum here because we're going to talk. Obviously, we're going to do our
College
pick
football.
six, college football. We are going to start with the Heisman a little bit and then some coaching rumors. But going back to that, I thought it was just some lazy hires. But, Tennessee's an interesting team next year because there is some fans over there that are a little eh.
Oh, I know.
And I think
this is Tennessee.
And I think some fans and donors we can get in the Sharon Moore deal was kind of before all this happened. So rumor has it, donors are starting to pile money up. They're donating more, and they don't even know who the coach is because they were so
from Michigan.
Yeah, because they were so not really enthused about the way the direction.
Yeah, I saw Drankowitz pop back up in that.
Oh God.
He seems to be the belle of the ball that only goes 500 every year.
Well, his name gets brought up a lot. He should have got a raise. Hopefully that parlayed him into a raise at
I think it did,
Missouri.
but at the same time, I think Missouri could have looked at him and been like, nobody wants you.
Yeah, well, so we ended our first show last week. Our show last week was the first time the news broke about Sharon Moore. It was that day. Right. So we were kind of reporting some things that we had read and heard and some bystanders had been throwing out there to people. And essentially most of it was true. Now, coming out today that I was reading, I really didn't keep up with that, but I knew we were going to do the show, so I thought, well, I'll look and see if there's anything new. Reported domestic abuse between him and this side piece.
Well, he did allegedly double her salary.
Yeah, and that was the other one, and then doubled
Here's
her
more
salary.
Money to.
But then I'm going to fire you.
As the video we were watching, the Snow Bunny.
Could you just have moved that, transferred her, or did something? Anyway, it's over with, and his life essentially is in football coaching for. I'm not going to say forever because he is young.
No, because Art
Briles is back
finally.
But it took him a long time. And what Art Briles done?
I'm surprised that you didn't get any sort of reaction from all the people that have been following him.
No, I think it's finally.
No, but there were people that have been following him every time he got hired. They followed him and they protested
exactly
and got him refired. Like I don't think that he spent even
Now, he was coaching some high school somewhere in Mexico, I think, or something.
New Mexico?
Yeah.
Or Mexico?
New Mexico. New Mexico. No, but I mean, and I think
New Mexico or Old Mexico?
No, and I think they did okay. So
I know, and that's where he got the D3.
And hey, listen,
that's where he got the D3 offer.
And hey, listen, I'm going to tell you something. All these fans that are whining that you hire him and he starts winning, you sometimes forget about those things. And
well,
hey,
look at Hugh
the guy
Freeze.
paid
Hugh
the price.
Hugh Freeze made it back to the SEC.
The guy paid the price. Not everyone is evil. I think some people just get in this snowball.
I want to win,
and they do anything.
All about winning,
and then they start to make those decisions that
bad decisions.
Yeah, that
for winning.
Well, not only if they don't even think it's bad, they know they're probably a little skeptical. You know, a little.
Oh, you knew it was bad.
No, I'm saying, but you know.
I mean, Joe Pa was in the same way. Look at the end of Joe Pa's career because he let. He let that one guy.
Will the truth ever be known about that, though? I mean, everybody thinks they know, but I mean, did he really know?
It was said that
I don't know.
Said that Joe Pa knew and turned a blind eye.
I think he did, but I also think
for that many years you'd have to.
Correct, I would agree.
That was a long time.
But why not just you think about you see that stuff and you
move
have,
him?
You have
move
well that or you just have to make decisions just to save yourself. And see, and I don't think he was one of those. And that didn't make him a bad guy, but it made him stupid. See, it clouded his
judgment.
His judgment, yes. Oh. To be too loyal, loyalty's great on my part. You're loyal, that's great.
Well, and then breaking news today was Ohio University's head coach, who was doing very well.
Full-time first-year guy, 8-4.
Had won some very important games.
Beat West Virginia.
He just got let go for
allegedly with Stafford. Yeah, and it's like, are you guys going to learn?
Nope. The penis never learns.
That's true. That is true. They make bad decisions for us
go back to your ex.
all the time. No, that wasn't that.
I just go crazy.
No,
crazy.
That was by mine. That was a smart decision. But anyway, no, I just think it was. You have everything in front of you, and then you want more, and then you become so rogue in doing it, and it is somewhat mental. I mean, it's a dopamine the one that gets you going? I can't think of how. I think it's dopamine, isn't that one that gives you that high in your body? Okay, so it's like you doing that. It's like driving a fast car. It's, you know what I mean? It's all those things that you're doing, and now you've got money, and now you're powerful. It's like Weinstein, big, powerful. I'm the guy.
If you're going to do things, you're going to do what I say.
Yeah, you're going to do things, and it's slimy, and I think this one's going to stick with him worse than the Briles deal, in my opinion. Briles' problem was...
Well, no, you can think Briles has been on...
They tried to cover it up.
10 years, 15 years?
He didn't do it, per se. But
he covered it up.
But he was covering it up. This guy was doing it and covering it up. There's got to be some... and then goes and keeps doing shit. To our knowledge, Art Briles didn't break into people's houses and of the witnesses and go crazy. And do all those things.
We do know that he had witness tampering.
Oh, well, I'm sure, but was it by him? Or
yeah, it was by him.
Was it?
Yeah, he tried to strong-arm some people. I remember reading all the stuff that came out about that. He tried to strong-arm some victims.
It's just crazy. It's crazy, and as a fan of a college team, you're very thankful. I mean, OSU had a good run with Gundy. I don't recall anything of that nature.
Everything that Bob Stoops found out, he immediately fixed.
Correct.
And that's where Rhett Bomar got in trouble.
Yeah, and Venables would probably be the last guy to get into any extramarital, that stupid shit.
I don't think extramarital, but anything with his team, he immediately kicks a guy off.
No, I agree. So, all right, well, so we opened with the nastiness of college football. Let's get to some
more nastiness of college football.
Well, there was
the
Heisman, but it was this year. Didn't even watch it.
Didn't watch it. Well, I ended up seeing the ass end of it.
I had my predict. We didn't even do predictions, did we, last week? We didn't even talk about it.
I think we talked. We have talked about it.
I thought Mendoza would win.
And we both had said Mendoza.
I was a little surprised.
I wanted Jeremiah Love to win.
Statistically, though, he wasn't the yardage and stuff. I mean, look at Ashton Gentry. Even
for Mendoza,
even our Vikings bystander was telling me, he was like, you got to look at Gentry, Ashton last year, of course, against different opponents,
against weaker opponents.
Correct, but he had over 2,000 yards. I think Jeremiah Love had 1,300.
Against some stronger opponents. I'd say stronger opponents than Ashton Genty had.
Yes,
Yeah,
but some were very equal, though,
Right.
and one of them was against Boise.
And I did call the Jeremiah Love declaring for the NFL. After this kind of season, it's best to go to the NFL. Unlike the two Penn State running backs who came back, thought they were going to have another great year as a tandem, and that all fell apart.
Yeah, but see, here's my...
So if those two had went last year,
You're talking about... I'm sorry.
The two running backs for Penn State.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they came back. They had an amazing year last year, and then they came back thinking that they were going to recreate that, and they were going to be playing for the title, which a lot of people did believe that they were.
How right were we about the Tyler Warren grab for Indianapolis instead of Chicago taking? Not that what's his name?
Colston Loveland.
Loveland is bad by no means. No. He's had an okay year, but Tyler Warren is a different animal. But you're talking about Jeremiah Love. This is why I thought Sayan would be a little ahead of him. Obviously, people didn't like that because Sayan
he only had 8 first-place votes.
I know, but Love only had 46. But there's what? You do the math. How many is there? 6. That's about 843. That's 880. I mean, 900 people.
I mean, a linebacker from Texas Tech had more first-round votes than Sayan.
So you've got 900 voters. But I want to talk about Jeremiah Love. You had brought that up, and as me and Daxton were talking about it, you look back against Miami that they lost, 10 carries, 33 yards.
Mm-hmm.
It's an average of 3.3.
Yeah, but why did they only let him run for 10 carries?
Okay, so they think that's a bad idea. So now they go and they play A&M. They rush him for 23. That's double. And he averages 4.1. He only has 94 yards and a touchdown. He did not perform well, in my opinion, in the games against the bigger opponents. He just didn't.
What do you have at USC?
Oh, he did kick ass there. 24 carries for 228 yards.
Yeah.
But he had a 63-yarder in there, too. And USC's notorious for a very soft defense.
Congratulations to Indiana on their very first Heisman winner ever.
And congratulations to Fernando Mendoza. And it really was close.
And congratulations on letting him and his mother speak, because that was, oh, my God. That was the hardest thing to watch the whole time.
I think he's just an honest kid, but I think you'd look at Diego and his comment he made.
Well, I didn't want to see Diego talk either.
F the voters, and I'm thinking, what are you doing?
I didn't want to see Diego talk. That's why I said if it was Sayan or Love,
just be thankful. What are you, 5'9", 5'10"? Just be thankful you had a great year, a great college career, and you might get a shot at the NFL. But doing little things like that,
I hear
makes people like you less.
I hear the Cleveland Browns love short quarterbacks, and they might need another.
No, Fernando Mendoza definitely going to be more than likely number one quarterback taken off the board. So that brings up, I was researching a little bit, and this is as of right now, so things could change a little bit.
Well, yeah, during the playoff position.
But if you look at so far the draft order for 2026.
Did I not say that New York is playing for number 1?
Yeah, Giants number 1, Vegas number 2, Titans number 3. All 3 have quarterbacks.
Wait, no, Vegas doesn't.
I mean, not Vegas. I'm sorry. Vegas needs a quarterback, but the Giants do. Do not. And then neither does Tennessee.
Oh,
what do the Browns do?
Cam Ward is not.
No, he's fine. What does Cleveland do?
Well, Cleveland's going to do what Cleveland's going to do. They're going to get another quarterback. So have 10 quarterbacks.
Then draft another one in the 4th round.
Yeah, 4 quarterbacks. 4 quarterbacks starting, and 8 just.
Okay, so it gets more. So then you got the Jets.
They need a quarterback.
Yes, and then you've got the Cardinals. I think Murray's done, so they need a quarterback. Commanders not yet, but they should. They need to draft one late, I think.
He's been.
I think Daniels, yes. The
Great
Saints,
player,
and I think the Saints, Tyler Show. I mean, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, beat the Buccaneers.
And then the Bengals. What you need to do, I'm telling you, is trade Joe Burrow. Trade him. And I know a team.
My son, hold on, let me put it this way. My son is saying that Joe Burrow needs to go to Minnesota.
Yes, That's exactly. No, that would be the perfect matchup. It's
better O-line.
it's in the NFC. It's not the AFC, and I think Minnesota would be willing to give up quite a bit for that.
Would they?
And because what's going to happen is I think Joe Burrow's going to go, I'm done.
Well, I don't know.
When did he re-sign his contract?
Like last year?
Recently, yeah. I guess you play hardball, but I mean, you're going to need some. But anyway, so would the craziest thing happen? Would the Jets convince the Giants for their pick? Would they even consider it? Because they're going to be. I mean, everybody's coming after that pick. And would they even do it? Because I think Mendoza looks to be the number one quarterback as far as for the NFL. And I don't know if anybody is Haynes King. I mean, Haynes King maybe.
Well, I'm looking.
That's old. That's old. So go.
No, that's the new one.
No, that cannot be because no way.
Mendoza often leading due to his stellar 2025 season.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, does any of that make you want to go draft any of those people?
Well, we haven't even said who these people are.
No one.
Fernando Mendoza.
Yes.
Dante Moore.
Maybe.
Ty Simpson.
No.
Garrett Nussmeier.
No.
Are listed as the top quarterbacks. And then you have behind them Mateer, Beck, Aller, Sellers.
Which I think Sellers, I think Mateer. I don't know if Aller can come back, can he? I think he can. I think they all should
Aller
come
may
back.
be your Tom Brady type. Find him in the 5th, 6th round.
Now, Jaden Maeva, Sam Levitt, those guys are transferring. Sam Levitt's going to probably, rumor has it, going to LSU. He's leaving Arizona State. Now, if Dillingham goes to Michigan, which has been talked about, we talked about Michigan. That was what I was going to ask you about. Who do you think is going to coach them? Does he potentially go with him up there? And it doesn't. The big rumor was the Mestermeyer, the kid that was at North Texas, couldn't get some deal done with some big team. Who was it? And I think he's coming to OSU. He wasn't originally going to. He was trying to get some money from another program, and it just fell through. I can't remember what it was. And who's going to? I think it was the new Florida quarterback.
I forgot who that is.
God, who is it? Because Lagway's leaving.
Yeah, we know the DJ Lagway's leaving.
It's the Georgia Tech, but it's not Haynes King. Is it the younger guy? I got it. If you want to keep looking at that. What did you find out on your stats on that?
What do you mean? Oh, well, this is I'm looking here at NFL Draft Buzz. .com. I close all this stupid damn. Come on, close. Trying to close all these stupid ads. So looking at the quarterback,
Georgia Tech's Aaron Philo. Sorry.
According to this website, the top 3 are Dante Moore, Fernando Mendoza, and Ty Simpson.
I was really high on Ty Simpson at the beginning of the year, but boy, he's not looked real good late.
And then you get into Nussmeier, who I don't know. Who do you blame him for the season, or do you blame Kelly for the season?
He started out really strong, and I thought, okay, and they had him. I don't think he's it.
Now you said Maivia.
Got some very positive.
I think that he's going.
I think he needs to come back. I think he will come back.
What, come back to USC
come back to USC.
Transfer?
Yeah, no, come back to USC.
Then we have the embattled Lenore Sellers at number 6. I don't understand that.
He comes back.
Sam Levitt at number 7.
Transferring.
John Mateer.
Comes back.
Cade Klubnik, who has been playing forever.
I think, and he's not very good. Brendan Sorsby's going into the portal. He'll be a good
Diego Pavia is at 10. You said Sorsby was going to the portal. And then Carson Beck at
I think
12.
Carson is done.
I believe this is his final.
Yeah.
He has to go.
Yes.
Unless you're, God, who was that quarterback? Did I not send you that?
Oh, there's plenty that get to keep coming back. Okay.
7 years or something.
So congratulations back to Fernando Mendoza winning the Heisman.
Congratulations to Billy Spaghetti.
And a pretty big margin, I thought.
Oh, here it is.
So
here's the kid that went to North Texas.
Mestemeyer?
No.
Oh.
You know him. You know this kid, T.J. Finley.
Oh, he's still transferring around.
Yeah, he's transferring out of Georgia State.
Out of Georgia State, right?
Out of Georgia State. Now, the former LSU, Auburn, Texas State, Western Kentucky, and Tulane quarterback is filing for NCAA waiver for a 7th year of eligibility.
Oh, hell, give it to him. Let him get a check. He ain't going to in the NFL. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the...
That's what he's been doing. That's what they're saying. Stack that money.
Stacking that money. All right, let's talk about playoffs. Let's get to playoff. Now, we're going to go a little backwards. We're going to go chronologically backwards. We're actually going to preview and pick the late games on Saturday and make it into Friday. So, that's going to be James Madison at Oregon. Going to be your late game Saturday night. Looks like TNT, True TV gets this game.
HBO Max.
Weather looks good. Perfect for Oregon. I don't see this being a game at all.
No.
Early.
No, hey, congratulations to James Madison, but
17 points halftime. You think, okay, so that's maybe the lead.
I'm going to say that I don't think that their team will be able to keep up with Oregon.
I don't think the interior. That's where I think some
you're
of your
going to see a really good start, and then you're going to see just a breakdown.
That's why I said maybe halftime they're only down by 14, 17. You think, oh, we got a shot, and then I think it kind of snowballs. I take the over. In this,
all Oregon
and all Oregon over 21.
47.5 is the
great season. Like we said last week, we're still on the opinion.
Well, that coach is going as well.
Yes, he's going to be at UCLA, but hell of a run for. And that was obviously Kirk Cignetti's team. We talked about that. He's built them up. Okay, let's move back to Tulane Ole Miss. They've obviously played before. Would you have that game pulled up, Sean? I should remember if you.
Oh, I've got it sitting right here.
Okay. So they played before, not real early in the year. I mean, it was like week 5. Ole Miss won 45-10. Click on that. Will it show the stats on that?
4.
The stats. Let's see the stats, Mr. West.
Looks like it was week 4. And
yes, week 4. And that was their first loss. But, 45-10, it was just domination.
You look at Chambliss, though, 307 yards. Yeah. Ratzliff has 56 yards.
5 of 17.
Both quarterbacks were rushing and passing leaders.
Yes. Does it get team stats on that?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to kind of break down just some of the things. Because I did not watch that first game. We've kind of looked back and forth, but essentially it really was a pure domination because the Tulane defense just could not stop Mississippi. Now
it was 23-3.
So you're thinking, okay, hey, that they're holding him, and then Mississippi kind of run away with it. Now, obviously Tulane had the interception,
and they didn't run away with it till the fourth quarter.
Exactly. And one thing, Mississippi penalties were down, but they just passed all over them. And Chambliss had a hell of a game. So,
did you see Summerall's giving Tulane $100,000?
Yes, which I thought that was good. And I think that him and Chesney are going out the right way a coach should go out, but not so much on this side. I think this game is closer. I think Tulane has some talent. I don't think that.
You think it's going to be a 37-20?
I don't like the Pete Golding hire, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't have deserved it. He needs a shot. He's there. You have to remember he didn't do so well at Alabama when he was under Saban. You've got offensive guys coming back that are leaving. I don't like that either.
No, yeah, Charlie Wise Jr. getting paid to offensive coordinate.
Yeah. Is it
my LSU?
Is it something then?
Pay him to get him over here.
Is it something then that some of the players are like, or even the coaches are like, okay, let's get this one over with because we're going to play somebody really good the next round.
Well, the thing is, it keeps the kids there.
No, I totally get it.
I was just say,
totally get it.
Had Weiss not came back, I think some kids would have said, or some.
Who's that rematch set up with, Sean?
What?
I know OU's Indiana if they win. OU Alabama is going to be Indiana. So 7-10 would be the 2 seed, which is Ohio State. So would that set up an Ole Miss Georgia rematch?
Oh, I don't think they played, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Ole Miss's only loss.
Oh.
pull up the bracket. I forgot to. I was going to ask you about that. That's my fault because I was thinking about. It's kind of funny. This playoff deal has kind of set up multiple rematches, and I know why they did the Alabama-Oklahoma deal. And folks, if you don't believe it or not, they put Alabama playing what they thought was the weakest guaranteed team in, hoping Alabama wins because it makes them. Yeah, it's Georgia, so you'll see another rematch there. If that happens. All right, because Oregon will win and they'll play Texas Tech, and I think the 5 seed is a good spot to be in, and I think Texas Tech's very talented. I'd lean a little bit Oregon on that game anyway. Okay, so give me I forgot to ask. Give me your Oregon James Madison pick, by the way.
48-17.
I have 42-13. Okay. You have 48-17? All right. What about Tulane Ole Miss?
What was that first one? 45-10. 32-20.
37-24. I think that they cover. I think that Tulane covers. What's yours?
32-20.
You also got to cover. Because it's 17.5 points.
I'm going to say, I know both teams are missing coaches.
Well, Summerall's there.
Yes and no.
I know.
I mean, your coaches.
But I'd sure rather have him
right
than as to not. Okay, this is the one. Obviously, not that I'm not most excited
Carson
about.
Beck knows Texas A&M.
But I think I love this game.
That's the good thing that you have for this matchup is that Carson Beck has played Texas A&M before.
Well, and is A&M as bad as what we last saw them? Did look real good against Texas.
They didn't look real good against South Carolina. I don't
understand
down by
the 30.
I don't know what the fall off was.
Maybe they're just not that good. They
ran through the season.
Who'd they play? I mean, we talked about this. Okay, beat them by 1. They beat them by 1. It wasn't their opener.
Utah State. You beat Auburn by 6, which Auburn was still doing well at that point. That's when they just lost to OU, and they beat them 16-10. Mississippi State had been doing well, and you beat them 31-9. You go into Florida 34-17. You get almost wrecked by Arkansas, and then you go in and you beat number 20 LSU 49-25. You beat Missouri 38-7. You do really well until the final 3 weeks of your season. Well, the final
two out of the 3.
Final 2 weeks, and the championship. And Samford, you beat them 48-0. That one doesn't count, but you almost lose. You have
you're down 30-3.
Come back.
If South Carolina could just do anything on offense, anything.
You mean hold?
Anything.
Like a gentleman should finish.
No, I thought their best win was obviously besides Notre Dame. I thought putting 49 on LSU was really good because LSU's got
and the 38 on Missouri.
I mean, they're just so flighty. I mean,
but still, Missouri is a decent team.
They are decent.
They're better than South Carolina.
Yes, I would agree.
And they were better than South Carolina at that point.
But I just didn't think their schedule was the gauntlet like you saw Georgia, OU, Florida play.
And I think Arkansas was coming off the coach firing, so that was that.
The interim bump?
Yeah.
Could be. Very well could be.
You got stuck with LSU, and you're like,
Exactly.
Still saying that's what it was.
Exactly. No, I love the matchup on this game. I really do. I think that I've kind of went back and forth on it. I'm leaning A&M because I like the home field advantage. I think Carson Beck makes mistakes in big games. But
Reed seems to make mistakes in small games.
But he's veteran. I think they've got what's really going to be exciting about this game is the line play on both sides because it's going to be in the trenches won by this, and it's going to be the quarterbacks. Reed for A&M is so talented, moves around, very mobile, throws the ball, no mistakes by quarterbacks. I think the home team wins by 3. I'm going to lean A&M in a little higher scoring game than what I would have thought of. I'm going to go like a 41-38.
I was going to say 38-31.
38-31. Are you going A&M too?
Yeah, I'm going to take A&M because, looking at Miami's schedule, because they had the common opponent of Notre Dame, and it still wasn't phenomenal.
No, I get it.
It wasn't. But are the A&M kids rested and ready?
Oh, I think so.
You had one
And then
loss.
how
You had
bitter-
one loss the whole season.
How bitter is that Texas loss? Just eating at you.
Yeah, and you just blow it right at the end. You tried to blow it at the end earlier, but you end up just. I don't know how to explain it. They just. Elko's team just fell flat on their faces and fell straight off.
Yep. Totally
What
get
the
that.
shit?
We got banging.
Excuse me.
Door. So, moving on. Okay, so that's it. So let's move on to the big game. I think it's the biggest game of the four
Biggest
playoffs.
game for us.
But definitely the biggest game for us. Friday night, under the lights, we're the sole team, first game of the playoff. OU has actually moved, last I looked, as a 1.5 point favorite, where we had been riding the 1 to 1.5 point dog.
Yeah, we were the dog.
That was according to FanDuel. FanDuel. But you got.
I'm gonna try something. Can you say red rum? Just do this and say red rum.
Not ramen. But anyway.
Right. I didn't even see when that flipped.
Oh boy.
No, he's fine. You know when that flipped? We have a special guest who's.
No, I haven't. I didn't see it.
house.
I didn't see it when it had flipped. But I looked at it 3 days ago, and I did notice
Did we
it was
get somebody
one.
back?
It was
Did we
R.
get-
Mason Thomas is back.
Okay, so he is
back.
healthy.
Yes.
As I
he
know,
is back.
Vegas. Let's go look at Vegas Insider and see if we can find when it flipped. Hey, Bubba,
Watch the chords.
you can't. You're not coming over here.
But no, it was 1.5 us, then or them, then one them, and then I just happened to look today, and 1.5 back to us. That was according to FanDuel.
Is this? Oh, I've got a. There it is.
So Sean looks that up to see when it moves. Well, here's an article here. Vegas oddmakers just hopped on bandwagon. This was today article. Every major sports book opened with them as dogs, and it's flipped in just 2 days before kickoff.
It's true. I mean, everybody's got it. Everybody has it flipped.
Nope, I agree. Totally agree. So, and OU title odds were at one time 5,000. Now, and then now they're 4,500.
Yeah, and I told you to take your 50 on that.
We are not going to win the
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We could have got a 50.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Got a hungry kid. Okay.
Hungry.
I'll meet you in there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Even though
our
I
takeout order.
yeah, we'll DoorDash you.
Locking that door.
Even though, okay, yes, you can. Even though
Yeah,
he had a grilled cheese right after school, and that's been 3 hours ago, 3.5 hours ago. So,
Just get the pretzels
But
and the
he's- yeah.
peanut butter.
but anyway, no, it's split. Yeah, we're totally reversed, which is odd. And maybe our Mason Thomas he could go down for that, just flipping
What a look.
Vegas. Just flipping Vegas
If
for
we
that.
go into the game cast, we'd see what injuries, and I don't.
I had the.
If it'll
Hold
go.
on.
Yo!
I should have pulled up that.
Right, now he's got the dog worked up. Now he's got the old man worked up.
I was gonna see if they give me. I had. Nope.
No? I'm not seeing an injury report. Oh, shoot.
It's come out today, and that's what I was looking on Twitter. Sorry for the dead air here. I wish I would have screenshotted that, and I didn't. But I know R. Mason's back. Kendall Doby did transfer. Interesting there. One of our secondary guys.
Oklahoma welcomes back R. Mason Thomas, but is without Gentry Williams, Kendall Dolby, Jeremiah Newcomb, Troy Everett, and Jake Mikula.
Would love to have him back. He's our center.
So it looks like Alabama's absences are Overton
A bunch.
and several D-backs, but Jam Miller returns and Josh Suveas and Danny Lewis Jr. expected to play despite being questionable. But I don't understand that. It says several DBs and linebackers. Does that mean Cameron Howard, Marion Latham, Dre Kirkpatrick, Kevin Riley, and Jeremiah Beeman? Wow. That may have been why. It may have been why we were switched.
Maybe. I thought maybe it's just our Mason Thompson.
Well, we got Xavier Robinson and Troy Blaylock that are said to be playing through the injuries. With,
yes.
Keontez Lewis.
Yes, Keontae's back, right? Did he play last? Yeah, I think he did. Yes, he's been back.
Well, they're just playing. They're saying playing through injuries.
But I mean, to be honest, I think when you really get down to it, it's going to be about the defense.
Our Mason Thomas might have been the whole switch for why.
Well, and they still got more injuries. So, listen, first game, we got the 3 turnovers. Defense scored a touchdown, stopped the run. It was almost a perfect script for the defense, and we won the game. Alabama out-carried statistically beat us in everything, and we still won. Can we repeat that? The offense has got to give us 24 to 28 points. It's got to start doing that somehow. It's got to get moving in that direction because the defense at times, because of the amount of time it's been on the field, and that's the crazy thing. That is the one difference that I've noticed about this year versus the past 15 is 3 and out, defense goes back on for Oklahoma. You're thinking, fuck. We're going to give up the big play. We're going to blow it. We're going to give up
the ball
points.
back, and then the offense gets
But
up
each time that defense just keeps chewing them up, and they're not doing that, and that's how we're 10-2 and in the playoffs. It just doesn't always work that way. Competition, I know we've played them before, but competition is getting harder. So it's going to get harder.
Yeah, can you beat Alabama for a third straight time?
To make the run, John Mateer's got to have more than 15 completions. Xavier Robinson's got to have more than 10 carries. We've got to get these guys moving. Because if you look at Simpson in the first one, he threw the ball 42 times. He completed 28 passes. They couldn't run the ball.
With a touchdown and an interception.
But we couldn't either, and we only threw 23. You see the difference that concerns me there is our guys are on the field. What was total plays on that? Can you pull that up between the game?
Yeah.
As far as statistically, I'd like to see how many plays were run because it just seemed like our and it's not necessarily going to be I guarantee they won time of possession as well. Should have been.
Oh, they definitely
easy.
won first downs there, 23-12.
Yeah. So you've got
almost 10 minutes.
Almost 10 minutes. So what do you have? Plays. And we led in penalties. That was another thing we led in.
28 rushing attempts.
Yeah.
And we had 23 passing attempts.
Yeah. For only 138 yards.
And they had 33 rushing attempts to 42 passing attempts.
But our total yards for the game were 212. That's what I'm saying. We've got to do better than that. I mean, you've got to get 24 to 28 points. And I know they got 23, but the defense scored one of those touchdowns.
Yeah, but here's the
and what was it?
Three
turnovers.
2
yes.
fumbles lost for Alabama and an interception thrown.
Which they earned those.
And I just say this is one of the least penalized games for either team.
That is true. That is very true.
Alabama had 2 of 25, and we had 5 of 37.
And I think another thing that's fortunate for OU in a home game, weather looks to be great. I don't think weather's going to play a part in any of these first-round games. I forgot to look at Mississippi's weather. But it looks like it's going to start out 51. It's going to get colder, obviously, but it's going to be warmer than the LSU game. So, good. Any other thoughts, Sean, before we do our picks on OU?
No, I'm going to take 20-17
Alabama.
I know it's going to be low scoring.
I am also picking Alabama. I'm going to go a little higher than you. I'm going to go 24-17. And depressing, but
62 degrees for the Ole Miss game.
Okay, good. And depressing, and I don't want it to be that way, but it's just I think everything went the right way. Now, what did we say at the beginning of the year? OU, go prove it. If you're back, go prove it.
They seem to have proved.
They proved us better.
Because you
had
you had them at
9-3.
9-3, and I had them at 8-4.
But I want to know that they can win a playoff game now, and they've beat Alabama
Well, look at
already.
you just
dude.
moving the goalpost. You said prove it now. I want you to make it. You're like a woman sometimes.
No, you can't be. You can't be.
I said
just
commit to me. Now I mean move in with me.
No, you can't be complacent.
Oh, no, I get that.
When it comes
you
to
still
that,
have to attack.
But I do. But
win every game.
But hey, as a fan, this has been a rewarding season and better than I ever thought.
Mine and Kenny and I have the board instead of play like champions today. We have win every game.
Yeah, bitch. Never lose,
win.
or I'm mad at you.
Or get ridiculed.
But no, I think it's. I mean, if you beat, this would be the third time in how many months? I think not less than a year, but it would be a little over a year. And so
that you.
No, they beat Alabama, and so it's exciting to think about that, but that you don't.
Well, it was a shock when we beat them last year.
Yes, I thought last year's was a bigger shock. Excuse me, than this year's.
Current update, fourth quarter, 12:34 left. South Florida, the team that did not beat Notre Dame, currently losing to Old Dominion 17-10. But the Bulls do seem to be driving.
Well. All right, let's move on. Move on to talk NFL. We'll talk a little bit about last week's games. I honestly thought a lot of them were kind of snooze.
So OU or Alabama wins, they go play Indiana.
Yes, that's correct. Yes. That one I thought everybody kind of knew, but anyway, go ahead, Sean. Let's pull up the.
I got it. Start off with the Thursday action of the Atlanta Falcons beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a heartbreaker. I think Kenny thought this was going to be like the first one, where the Buccaneers came back, had a field goal, but it wasn't.
Hey, listen.
You know, that 8 and 9's coming up real quick.
I sent my texts across. Started out 6-2, currently 7-7.
Home. How are you worse at home?
I have sent. We did have a harder home schedule, but I did send out some.
It's Atlanta.
Hold on, let me finish. Sent out some texts amongst our groups, and I think, and I've thought this for some time, that it's time to make a coaching change.
And I told you that when you hired him.
And if he's not going to make a change, he needs to make a change on offense.
You know what I'm going to say?
Did you watch the last drive?
Yes, I did.
Second down, throw the ball, drop it. Time stops. Third down, throw the ball, time stops. And I'm thinking, and then they give up this fucking 4th and 19 or 29 or something.
One of the funny things is that,
and then he gets
Todd Bowles takes and finds these offensive coordinators that end up getting jobs, and the Panthers are now the number one team in the NFC South, and the Jaguars are the number one team in the AFC South.
Yeah, and he just promoted someone younger. So I think there's some laziness involved in there as well.
Oh, do you think he got complacent and just said, hey,
okay, you're the next guy up, I can keep doing it. But no, and then he gets everyone in the outside and starts screaming and yelling and cussing about looking in the mirror.
I hear Chip
Kelly's.
It's like I hear Chip Kelly's available.
No, and that's like so that's the most dynamic he becomes the whole season after a loss. It's like, get in these people's asses and get going. And you can tell the offensive side of the ball was pretty pissed off at the end of the game by some of the facial expressions, because that defense, who's supposed to be the leading group of this team, is aging and not doing as well as they should be. They need to make some significant changes because the talent is there. We're in a weak division.
Congratulations to Vita and his fullback plowing through the defensive line of Atlanta. That was a fun score to watch.
Yeah, boring. Talked too much about this game. Otherwise, everything was
I think we've talked perfectly about
and I think this week was like the combination of we're running into the good team versus the shit team.
Hey.
Bears 31-3, Eagles 31-0, Ravens 24-0. Go ahead and scroll up so I can talk about more.
Hold on.
Boring ass games.
With the Ravens 24-0 over the Bengals, would that be a boring ass or?
Yes.
is it just because they haven't had Burrow in forever? And
No, and then but your better games are your two shittier teams, Commanders and Giants. Made it interesting.
Chargers, Chiefs, and
Yeah,
we lose Mahomes, and everybody bitches about it.
And I thought, obviously, the Bills coming.
Somebody
Bills
tell
come
Mahomes,
back.
Somebody tell Mahomes to stop dancing around.
No, Bills.
And he won't get those injuries.
The Bills needed that win, I think, not just because playoff seeding. They just needed.
Well, we were watching that game when we got our $50 tickets.
They just needed
$50 parking tickets.
Thank you, Tulsa.
Yeah, you wonder why nobody wants to go there.
Oh God, we finally go there. We get $50 parking tickets next to a stadium that doesn't have a game going on.
But every place has a pay-for lot. I don't know if you noticed that. Why would you want to go to downtown Tulsa?
It's bullshit.
That's our rant for the week.
Yes,
nobody wants to go to the city if every lot is a pay-for lot.
Oh, but you can park on the street for free during the weekend. Well, thank God, because
there.
there's 10 of those. There's 10 available downtown.
No, not there. Those were all paid for too.
No, I meant like downtown. Some of the side parking streets.
Oh, good.
But until we get that sign, I'm still pissed because we swore the sign said non-permitted parking during. But anyway, but
the Bills do come back in that game to beat the Patriots 35-31, which I thought was a bad loss for the Patriots. But I thought it was for the Bills.
Win, you mean? I think it was a better.
It was a great win for the Bills, but a bad loss for the Patriots. You said a great loss,
but no, yeah, you're right. It was a better win than it was a loss for the Patriots. It wasn't bad for the Patriots.
I know, but they still needed that. It's an in-season rival, and you're in Gillette Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but I mean,
You've got Tom Brady with his beady little eyes scrutinizing you from Los Angeles or wherever the hell he's at.
I thought it was a better win than a loss on the opposite side. But hey, the team that's for real is the Broncos.
I told you they were going to win.
Never would have thought that.
Did you not?
I got it.
Did you pick
4-2?
the Packers?
I did. You went 4-2. I went 3-3 last week, and that one was a split for us.
Right.
Because you picked the Broncos.
It started out the Broncos were shitting the bed.
Then it's not the Micah Parsons deal. Let's get over that. The Packers had talent already. They were in the playoffs already.
Oh, yeah.
Parsons was just supposed to be that cherry on top.
He was the extra piece that was needed.
That cherry on top. But I tell you, the team that I'm really, and obviously the Rams.
They did.
Yes, they did us a huge favor.
Is Tyler Shaw?
Yes. Look at him go! Look at him go! They have a pretty soft schedule the rest of the way. He wins out.
Carolina or the Saints?
Saints. He wins out.
Don't they play you guys again?
He might have Rookie of the Year. No, we've already done with them. We played the Panthers twice.
Yeah, but I thought
Tampa plays Panthers twice. No, they have a pretty soft schedule. It's not us.
That's right. It was the Bucks.
Jets, Titans, Falcons.
That they played the week before.
Jets, Titans, Falcons. So, but I mean, you look at the points against versus points for. I mean, the defense is giving up more. Defense is giving up more points for Tampa.
We know that Tua got benched. He's out because they're out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So Miami and the Jets are both out.
Yes.
They're already eliminated.
Yes. Winner of this one. It's just going to be the winner. That's it. Yeah. No,
Tennessee's the only one eliminated in the South.
Correct.
Which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Kansas City got eliminated last week. And
what do you take? 7?
Vegas.
What do you take? 7?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 6, 7.
I hate.
I have a 6-year-old. Sorry.
Yeah, he was just out here.
He was just here. He's big into that. But anyway,
none be counting like that.
No,
he is.
Say 6.
Speaking of,
he heard
try
us.
not to yell it.
So, hey,
Commanders,
he's listening.
From in there.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
Commanders, Giants already eliminated. Vikings were eliminated at 6-8, which is very surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons, Saints already eliminated. Only team that seems to have clinched a playoff spot are the Los Angeles Rams.
Correct. So this is the weird one because you're going to take 3 there, 4 from the South, 1, so that's a 4th. Go back up, and then you're going to get 5, 6, 7. That's it. Because I know Dallas is not officially eliminated.
What does Dallas have?
They are eliminated.
6,
7. Eagles in, and you're going to get 1, 2, 1, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how it's going to go.
Yeah, and whoever wins out of this Tampa, Carolina is going to have the lowest seed.
No, they won't. They'll have the 4 seed.
For a champion.
Yes, 4. Yeah, correct.
Lowest seed for
Oh,
champion.
yeah, for champion. Yep, you got it.
But yeah, it's very surprising that the NFC North has eliminated one team.
And what's going to be
Because-
interesting is
Because I remember last year when
you
the Bears
look.
started
What's
out
hey?
hot,
What's get the John? I'm sorry. Go to the Lions' remaining schedule because they got to win out to get in. Especially if they, I guarantee you, they play the Bears.
they
Is that
play the
one of
Bears
our-
last game.
Okay, do they play the Packers?
They've got Steelers next game, Vikings, and then Bears. Their last 2 games are away.
Buddy. Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. They're the Christmas game with the Vikings.
Right.
Snoozer. Watch the Vikings pummel them.
What with their high octane JJ McCarthy?
You know that's going to be a big game, and you see why it's TBD because they're going to flex that bitch. You watch. That's why it's not been announced yet.
Oh yeah, I could go to the Sunday night game. Well, I know the Bears' remaining schedule is we got the Packers again this week.
Yes, we have that. That's Saturday game.
Why did you do that? I wanted you
Saturday
to just
game.
go there.
And that's one of our pick sixes.
So, yeah, we have Packers, Niners, Lions.
Do what now?
Packers, Niners, Lions. That's Chicago's. The Bears ending.
Good God. Oh. Well, we'll see what you made of now.
All 3 teams with winning records.
Man, my star quarterback, Caleb Williams, we're out of the playoffs, or out of first place in the fantasy.
We're out
So who
of-
gives a fuck? But I want to give
We're in
props
second
to
place too.
Harvey, the running back
We're
for
out second
the
place as
Broncos, who I lost by like 0.3 something, and he had 1 fumble. So if he just wouldn't have fumbled the fucking ball, just don't fumble the ball.
I was watching that with Daxton and we were laughing. He goes, "Oh, he's gonna be so mad,"
Ugh.
and then he fell asleep.
Ugh. That's going to be good. Some good NFL football at the end of the year, though, with those matchups like
It
that,
really
because
is,
those
yeah.
divisions are going to be close.
All these guys are
now
either
go back
playing
and,
for
would you
position.
go back and look at Seattle because it's Rams and Seahawks. That's their other one. But go to the Seahawks and see what their other game is because I think they've got another real juicy game. I think
They've
it's
got
the
a
49ers
Niners?
again.
Yeah, they end
Yes,
the season
at
with the
this,
Niners.
yes, and
They
that's also
have
TBD.
Carolina, They
Yeah.
also have Carolina Panthers coming up.
Oh, who fucking cares? Just beat them, and they will. They're not for real. Stop. But there you go. I mean, great football. But let's preview next week. Go back to the schedule. Sorry,
Hold on, I want to see Carolina's.
Tampa
win losses.
twice.
Well, I know it's Tampa twice, which is. So, they lost to, I would say unequivocally, the Cardinals was the worst team that they lost to
correct.
in this. In
But
the
who do they
whole of it.
beat?
They have
Except the
beat
Packers was a great
They
win.
beat the Cowboys.
Not a good win.
They
ain't
have
even-
beat the Packers.
They've beat one playoff team. Moving on.
One playoff and one possible playoff.
Who's possible?
Cowboys.
Fuck, they aren't. That's over.
They beat the Rams.
Huh?
They beat the Rams.
Oh,
too.
yeah, that's right. Okay, fluke. But anyway.
Yeah, so their remaining is Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks. I don't understand why the NFL did that.
0
this
for
season.
3.
Why
0
did the
for
NFL do
3.
that?
0
Have you
for
noticed
3.
that everybody's kind of has that
So,
schedule?
Like,
Play a
oh
team,
shit, I forgot
week
to play him
off.
twice.
Yeah.
I think the schedule maker went, oh, damn it. I forgot.
Schedule
They got-
maker was one of
they-
us, and
they-
we might have gotten drunk.
They got to play them twice. Oh, we got to throw them in real fast.
Hurry, put them over here.
All right, let's look at this week's schedule and let's get the heck out of here. It's 53.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
you didn't cook food today.
No, I didn't.
Where am I going? Why did that
I
go to?
don't know. We're done with the Carolina.
Oh,
You're
I
just
don't
doing
know
that
why
to
it went
tease
there.
me. Week 16,
There
I
it
think
is.
we're on. All right.
No, I,
Now we got-
I went to the wrong.
Now we got Saturday games. We'll talk about those.
Saturday
We'll talk about
in the park.
we've got the Saturday game, and then we've got
Thought it was the 4th of July.
we're picking the Rams and Seahawks. That's the Thursday game. So we're gonna
You don't like
skip.
that song?
No, Prime actually has a
Prime actually
finally-
has a really good game for the first time.
Okay, it's moved down to Saturday.
We're on Saturday.
Okay, so we got Packers Bears. Oh, that's our other pick. Keep going. We're not.
That's
we're,
Saturday.
Yeah, that's our other
Eagles
pick.
Commanders.
Eagles Commanders Borefest. There's some bad
Commanders
games
are on
this
a
week,
downswing.
too. Now I am interested in the Steelers Lions. I think that's an interesting. It's a must win for the Lions.
It's a
Gibbs.
must win for the Steelers.
Gibbs. I think he's got the tie for most touchdowns total in the NFL.
This is a must win for both teams.
It is. That's why I said it's going to be a very interesting game. Too bad that's not a fun night game. That's December 21st. You got Raiders and Texans. That's what I was going to tell you, Sean, when we were talking about the teams before. Texans are sneaky good.
Oh, yeah, we figured that out with that weird defense.
That badass defense. They could beat somebody, and the way they're going to be seeded, if they can win that division and get ahead of Jacksonville somehow, not sure it can happen, but they would be, their seed would be very good and then be able to turn around and maybe win two good ones in that. So, anyway, Raiders, they get killed. Ashton Genty, wasn't that your rookie of the year? Oh, I could have swore it was. Maybe that was our Vikings bystander.
Yeah.
All right, Bills, Browns, Borefest, Chargers, Cowboys.
Because you and I both had the same offensive rookie of the year. We had Travis Hunter until he got hurt.
No, I had Nemeka.
No, you had Travis Hunter.
No, I didn't.
You did.
If he was playing defense, not doing this stupid.
No, he was doing offensive.
Cowboys, I agree. Cowboys.
Chargers.
This game will be and
What
their
Chargers
favorite.
team?
No, and their favorite. That's what I was going to say.
What Chargers
Dallas
team? What are we going to get?
Dallas tends to play good at home too.
But we know what Cowboys team we're going to get.
Yeah.
We don't know what Chargers team we're going to get. Are we going to get the good Chargers, or are we going to get the spastic Chargers that look like they're lost on the field as they're playing?
Yeah, Chargers, it's a must-win for them simply because of seeding. They want to get up there and try to keep up with Denver. They're not going to because they're 2 losses separate, but there's 3 games left in the season. You go to but I think Chargers win a close one. Chiefs, Titans.
Boring.
What do?
Oh,
Titans lay down. You should. You keep that higher draft pick. You ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, get an actual quarterback and not Cam Ward.
Bengals and Dolphins. Bengals should win this one, especially if they're going to bench Tua.
Quinn Ewers is starting.
Is that who it is?
We need a conviction at quarterback. Hey, Tua, he just used words that said bye.
All right, Jets and
Bye,
Saints.
bitch.
Jets and Saints. Saints, you move up. You move down in the draft order.
Let me
You win
explain it
here.
to you this way. He wants a baby.
Who?
She doesn't.
Who's that?
So it's time to get rid of her.
Oh. Jets and Saints. Saints.
That's the best way to.
It's Saints is 4-10. They're going to move down.
All right, we got a
They're gonna
must-win in Minnesota. Oh, no, Minnesota.
I don't think so. They're already out. I think we figured. So, Vikings win. Why don't you just screw up and let the Giants win? And Dart's back. I mean, what are you doing? Keep the number 1 pick. I don't know.
I think some people have said pull him for the rest
Yes,
of the season.
I got do it. Why aren't you doing it?
Because you have Jermaine.
I guess it's because it's a fan. Screw that shit. Anyway, biggest game of the NFC South, Buccaneers at Panthers. That's going to be
for first place.
A noon game.
Well, this week's first place.
This week's first place.
Next week could be totally different.
Now, Jaguars, are you for real? Show it. This is kind of a prove it to you. You guys have been playing better. You're going to play the Broncos. It's at
You're
home.
going to play the Broncos.
And it's probably going to be a playoff matchup eventually, too, more than likely, if you can get past your first game or win the division. Broncos are going to have the bye, but then you come back. That's second round.
Big Bo Nix is going to be out slinging.
I think Broncos win that. I still don't buy into the Trevor Lawrence had the game of his life last week. I don't buy into it. I think Broncos win. And plus it's home and it's only a 3-point spread. I would take Broncos. But one thing about it, Jaguars offense has been playing pretty well.
Yes.
Pretty well. So, but they did give up 20 to the Jets in defense. So we'll see how it goes. Falcons, Cardinals. Oh my. Yes, and Patriots at Ravens. You would have thought at the beginning of the year that would be a really good game. And Baltimore's favored, and I do not get that. Why?
I don't know.
I mean, why?
I don't know. It's 36 degrees. I mean, this is Patriot weather.
Uh-huh.
And you're in Baltimore.
48.5 seems.
So you're just down the road.
Take the under on that, maybe?
Yeah, I'd take the under.
Good
It's gonna be a hell of a running game.
And then Monday night ends in 49ers and Colts. Phillip Rivers.
Philly Rivers is back.
You go a legend versus a wannabe.
6.5 points.
A legend versus a wannabe. Cool.
No, they're both legends in their own right.
I guess at Iowa State.
No, I'm saying he's the legend because he's the first starter from the very last draft pick.
49ers.
That's his legend. That's Brock Purdy's legend.
49ers probably put them away, and that ends the Colts' dream season. Didn't they start 6-2 or something like that? The Colts 7-1.
Yeah, they started off really hot.
So they're playing like I thought they'd play all year. You see, so I had them winning one game. So wrong about them.
And then the Niners. You had the Niners. You had the Niners just falling flat.
No, I didn't. I think I had them in the playoffs, didn't I?
I don't remember.
Close.
I have the.
All right. Let's get to our picks.
Okay.
Final two, the pick six. We've got the Thursday night game, which is Rams at Seahawks. Seahawks actually 1.5-point favorites.
Both teams
Obviously,
5 and a 2, 5 and a 5.
5 and a 2. Give me 5, 5, 5,
5
5,
and
5,
5,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3,
7.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that's our auctioneering for the
Rams
night.
5 and 2 away. Seahawks 5 and 2 at home. I'm going to take advantage Seahawks, and I'm going to give it a 28-24 game.
What was it?
28-24. You're 30-27.
I'm 30-27. I'm going Rams on this one though. 28. What'd you say? 20 what? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then so we differ on that one. That's good. I needed a different one on you. And then
Green Bay at Chicago in 35-degree weather. Oh, I hope the wind's blowing. I hope there's snow. Daddy loves the cold weather.
what do you got?
28-21 Packers.
He is just, his team's winning and he just can't enjoy it. You see the bitterness that these fans go through? I hate Caleb. I hate him. I don't like him.
Hey, you know what?
They hired the hottest coach assistant coming out.
It's
they're
a bitterness. It's a bitterness that we have learned to live with
they're 10-4.
and accept. So when we win, we're really surprised. When we lose, we're like,
Packers 31-27. So I like the Packers to come back. They need to get off that.
Oh, yeah, you just picked the Packers over the Bears, too.
I did. But I got to give that love some love. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of on that train. So, all right, anything else news-wise, Worthy?
Oh, looks like ODU is still beating the South Florida Bulls.
Brian Hartson's team. Heartline, yeah.
Hartsign.
Oh, I was thinking of Harson. Former Boise.
Isn't he still at Boise? I thought he was.
Let me go back.
You ready to see this? You ready to see what this?
Nope.
Detroit is leading the Atlantic.
Yay.
The Red Wings.
No one cares.
Oh, everybody cares.
Nobody cares.
Avs still only 2 losses on the season.
Watched them
Think
last
about
night.
that. Oh, you did? Oh, so
Yeah.
we watched little hockey.
Yeah, they were.
You know, the closest team to them is
They were
Carolina.
playing the Kraken.
Oh, God.
And the Kraken were doing okay. Are they okay this year? I didn't really look at the. Is the Kraken up there?
No.
How are they sucking?
They're about 500.
Gotcha. Well, they were playing well. It was 2-2, so they were.
I
they were
don't
holding.
see. We don't have. We don't. I think you notice if you look across, there's no like point different. You know the .05.
Oh
point.
yeah. Just the points.
Yeah, just the points. 37 points. Oh, 30 points.
Well, I think we'll see you Dallas Stars in February. Don't remember if it was the 27th or 28th.
I don't remember.
We'll be there.
I couldn't tell you. But that is going to be it for.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you.
Episode
What are we doing?
141.
What do you want to do next week? What are we doing? Tuesday?
Wednesday.
No, what's Eve? I'm going to be busy. You off Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm off Tuesday.
Let's do Tuesday.
What are you going to be? You going to be in Pryor?
I'm always in Pryor. So we'll see you
You're
next.
going to be here.
Next
Are you
Tuesday.
going to hang out here?
Next Tuesday.
I don't know what day that is.
It might be Wednesday actually, because that's Eve. I know.
23rd.
I'll be alone.
Tuesday's what, on the 24th or the 23rd? Quit picking at your beard.
No, I was just thinking.
Is it 23rd or
We're gonna do it
24th?
Tuesday. We'll be here Tuesday. We'll see Tuesday afternoon.
Are you
We'll
working?
give you our. Either we'll be really crying or really happy over the OU game. We'll give you our preview because we'll have the next playoffs coming up. When does that start? Will that be the first? There's a big gap in there, isn't there, between the playoffs now and then when the games start? Because I think that if we win, we go back to the Rose Bowl, which is awesome.
Great. I've already got this all ready to close down.
Sorry. Oh, you don't have to pull it up.
I can look at it right here real quick.
I think it's like the 30th first and the first.
The
So I
win-
mean,
the
so
win.
I don't know why we're doing so much. That's another reason. Our rant was about Tulsa, but anyway, they're parking. But that is another thing. Is let's get that to 16 and let's get these games not so spread apart. I get it. You're resting. I get it. Finals, which is probably about
Well,
now.
you'll end up with more people tuning in.
Well, for sure.
So the 20th and then the 31st.
Yeah, so it's the 31st and the 1st. That's it. So Wednesday, go back down, Sean. So Wednesday the 31st is first playoff game. That's Wednesday. And then Thursday, is all three of them on Thursday? 1, 2, 3.
Then you go to 8-9, and then you go to the 19th.
Well, that makes sense, the 8-9, because that's just a week later.
Right.
So, all right. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.